world's background. Is the reason why I started kind of like here, just to show you on how long it takes for me to load. Once to get into the proper game itself, that's when I'll do everything. I want to show off something though before I do my intro and everything. It's this wonderful thing right here. It is a Star Trek badge.
In a Lego.
Alright, but anyway, hey guys, what's going on? It is Mace Rose Gaming, and welcome to
Lego Worlds.
Right, as you can just saw in a little pre-video type thing, I got myself a Star Trek badge. It's just a little captain's insignia, which is a little glimpse of a series I'm going to do in the future, in the very near future. It's quite cheap off Amazon, so yeah. And alright, there we are. Hello again. Alright, scanning the galaxy. I got all downloaded content into code. What? If this is a code, my nan. Code invalid. Thought it would have been. You can enter all like different worlds. Alright, let's head into the world. Die in the desert. Working on dance moves. If you're wondering how I do that voice, I just cover my microphone. It is very interesting, no? Huh. And yes, this is episode 30. Yeah, it's gonna be a good episode, I think. Just because I'm building a fire DP, or fire department, if you want to call it that. That's me, I call it the fire station, because I'm Welsh. Little thumbs up and... okay. Hey! Yeah, just off camera and everything, I worked on this. I'll continue working off camera with this. I was gonna do something with it, but just before I do anything though, I'm just gonna paint this little wonderful transparent. Yeah, that's the colour I paint stuff in this city. Alright, so if you're wondering, in the previous episode, all we done is in here, and this took us just under 20 minutes to do. Alright, so we just built ourselves a lovely little police station, like this. And the viewers have suggested to me about kind of like using one of the pre-made beds, just because you can sleep in them. But I don't want to. So anyway, let's head straight into this and kind of like mark out where I'm gonna chuck these doors to. I just realised I'm sat with my legs across. Tall fire station door. So this is gonna be one of the doors. So we're gonna chuck that there. It's gonna be a nice tall door right there. Fire station door. I got that song stuck in my head. If you're wondering what song it is, it's a song by what's the band called? Ozzy Osbourne, that's one. But it's called Crazy Train, that's the song name anyway. Right, so yeah. Now, I'm thinking about making it so both of the fire station doors are the short ones. And I want to do a little experiment first off, just to see. Yeah, that looks like it'll fit, actually. Yeah, that'll get out there easily. No, it won't. Alright, turns out they won't fit in there. Alright, so... Alright, I guess it has to be like that then. Alright, so you got your big fire engine right here, of which I'm just gonna place the one. And then a nice second. So you're gonna have two large fire engines, like two of these large ones. And then right here is just gonna be... We are gonna have a helicopter, I'm thinking. Oh, I really have got that song stuck in my head. Alright, so let's head across into next to nice and Jagger, classic space. City emergency, right. Leon got a fire engine bike. I guess maybe, but then this one will do. And this one. This one will do really nicely, actually. Still sports bike. And actually it got the 5 and everything, and octane all over it. Work vehicle. So you got a little tow truck. That could possibly work in a thing of a fire department. Alright. So, yeah, let's head into there, into lovely old build mode. I'm gonna take off some of these little corners and everything. Because with the fire department, it's going to be a slight different colorization. And again, one thing that I'll do off camera is with the police station, some people have suggested changing like the light color to blue. Now, I am going to do that in the later future, but just not now because, well, it's harder to do, if you get what I mean. Alright, so I'm just gonna have a lovely bit of fun. Right, yeah. So right now I'm just gonna go into this. Again, lovely build mode. And I'm just gonna pick this until this kind of like ends. So that is exactly here, looks like. One down, but who cares about the one, hey? Ha! I don't. Alright, so you got this. So now this is gonna be taken all away. And this little bit is gonna stay here. This is kinda like for a little private area. So I'm gonna get rid of these. Right, so I'm just gonna... Alright, so for this, I'm thinking, just because it's nicer and everything, and a bit easier, I'm just gonna go in with the landscape tool, I think. Alright, so this is actually gonna come out to here. I was thinking it'll come just to here and everything. So if I just grab one of the wonderful little corner bits. Alright, so it is gonna come just to here, I think. Alright, so you got that little lovely area. Let's go back into the landscape tool. The Anthem community posted something, I'll check that out later. Right, so I know I placed this down in a previous episode and everything of this wonderful game. And for once, I'm not paid to say that. That is my genuine opinion, and I never get paid for anything, so even if I did get paid for this, I wouldn't be getting any money. The main thing for me is just like, if I enjoy the game, well, play it. You're not really like forced to, like, if a company tells you to play this game, go for it. But if like you don't want to, just say no to them, they won't mind. I'll just find another YouTube or something just to go to instead. Right, so now I'm gonna pick this brick. Alright, so I do realise his comment as well as just like for now I'm not reading it. Okay, just for now as well. Alright, that's a 1x5. So an easy way to fix that is just like do this. Alright, so you can have kind of like an entrance there, so it goes into a mini path or something here. Alright, so fire stations are typically like laid out very similar. So if any of you like played with the original like Lego fire station, because I remember playing with this fire station all the time. No. Oh no, I had the police station, didn't I, actually? Oh well, I was gonna tell a story that didn't exist. Alright, so yeah, this. So for now, again, you're gonna place down just like that. So you got your little gates here. I am thinking about having the junctions here, just so it's nice and everything. And yes, I'm planning about copying this exact bridge design over there. Just saying as well. So enough me rabbiting on. Let's build this. So typical way of me building would be like figuring out where everything goes first. That's me in a nutshell. Right, but today is gonna be slightly different. So the way that I'm again just gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna grab a nice 1x3 right here. So now I can get away with taking away that. Alright, so now I've just placed down a 1x1 right here, and then you can get some these. You can pick this brick color right here and just do that. Alright, so I know it's a hard transition. And that's what she said. I'm messing, that is what she said to me. Ha ha ha. I'm sad. I'm lonely. Alright, so again, I'm just gonna do it like this. Just because it's easiest for me. So it's gonna be a little platform right here. And then just I'm gonna go around these and just like, so let's pick this. I can't speak. Have you ever had that? Like, you try to say something and you can't say it? Or is that just me? Like, because if it's just me, it's understandable. Alright, so let's... 6? Yeah, that'll be 6. And then again, if you remember the corners that I keep doing like that way, and then just one by one right here, and then can just fill in that spot with the grey stuff. So wherever I can fit a 4 by something in, so that is obviously a 2, but then you have your problems like this. Now, the way that I actually fix this is I'm actually just gonna place in here, go into this, there. That's how I fix that. Just saying. And yeah, that's pretty much how I do corners. And I just realised I didn't need to do that because I'm building over. Oh well. So, the entrance and everything, now that I think about it, can be just off to the side and it could be a little overhang. I just thought that'll work. So let's just go into Discovery Tool for a sec. Alright, so I got 2 fire engines right by the side of each other. So now it's gonna be the whole thing of making this building. So let's hop into Build Tool and let's go into here. And you know which doors I'm using, so I'm gonna use the tall ones just for the sake of it's easiest and everything, so. So let's and so once again you can it's really simple, really, just when you think about it. Alright, so instead of putting it there, I'm gonna chuck it just one back. Or right here. Just so I know it's a tight squeeze, I want it to be a tight squeeze though. And then right here is just gonna be I'm thinking about having just a large fire door, even. Or even just like having one right here. It might work. Actually, thinking about it now. Like, I haven't got the effort or anything ready to do that. Service station door, oh god. Okay, so fire station doors, typically I have them so they revolve. I can't speak. So the entrance to the building, I'm thinking about having 2 entrances. So let's have it so it kind of like lines up right here. Alright, so you got the first entrance. Alright, and then second entrance. Saying that, you don't need the second entrance. But, like, I think it might be nice. Saying that, nah. Nah. Or... Easter hat, oh god. Alright. Police station door, police station. White transparent door. Right. I think what I can do is I'll have this door. I'll have it like that. Hey! Oh, bless me. Right, so this will kind of like be for emergencies and everything. So I want to see if they got a little fire station pole. So you should do. Would it be in Discovery Tool? Alright, would it be under shop equipment? Spooky Ross lights. Shop items. Shop equipment. Fire station whoa. Okay, let's just see how tall that is. It's a bit tall, isn't it? Let's... Let's just build a temporary big wall. Alright, so let's... Oh, yes. Yes. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy. Just for the sake of this video, actually, I just thought... And then possibly, what am I gonna do for here? And actually, interesting fact that you don't know about me is I actually got to wear a fireman's outfit. Oh, and there's all different skirts and legs. Lovely. Samurai. So yeah, I got my fire station stuff and everything. So yeah, this pole, I'm really chuffed about it. The pole is gonna be like, it should be a way of shortening down this pole. Right, so yeah, let's build, shall we? Because I think I spent enough time talking and everything. So just for sake of now and everything, I don't care on how long this video is gonna be, as long as it's gonna, like, I'm gonna finish the video soon when I really finish this project, or get the foundation done anyway. Alright, so where is it? There. Alright, so yeah, the door. Right, this is a real big important thing. The door. Right, so for the door, as you notice and everything, the door is a bit tall. Intentional slightly. And cafe door, I want a clear door. Town hall window. Oh, nice. Big enough or? Alright, large white window. Oh, God, what did I get rid of? Alright, two. Ah. Right, so, I just thought of something that I can do. If I do that, I can get away with, right, doing this. Now, hear me out with this, because it might not be, like, nice. But I'm thinking about doing this. If I can find that window again. Or if it got something with a blue frame in it. Is it literally any windows that have a blue like insert? If not, I don't care, like it doesn't bother me that much. Kind of. So let's chuck in a 1x10. Alright. Then once again you can chuck in this 1x5. And then just go across once again with this beautiful 1x12. Alright, so you can do this. Now I done that. Holy crap, that was good. That looks like a 1x6. Yep, it is. Alright, so I'm thinking for this. How did I do that? Okay. I'm thinking if I go up like with this and everything, I can clearly just like I can easily sort this out. Alright, so if I maybe go around with this, yeah, 1x3 would work and everything. Alright, so now if I just go across with this looks like a 1x12. Bit larger than that, but it doesn't matter. Twelve, 14, 1x14. Big enough for? That's what she said. Mason, kid-friendly channel. Or is it? Ha 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 ha. Again, I made a bad joke. I make terrible jokes all the time. It's just one of those things I have to get used to on the Mason Rose Gaming YouTube channel. Alright, so now I can do. Hang on a minute. Alright, so or I can do this. I just thought like I can get away with doing this. Alright, so now I can put like slopes. Wonderful, wonderful slopey slopes. Just like my life. Well, it's not a slippery slope, I swear. Alright, so I got this lovely little golden arch. Right, so, copper arch, I should say. I think that'll work. With the whole, like, aesthetics of this build, and I said a big word if you don't know what that means, Google Translate. So, yeah, I got this. Now I can, just, like, do this. So, just go here. Now, first thing I had was a 1x3 going right here, like that. And all of a sudden I sound like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Help me, everyone, you're my only hope. Go away. I don't like you, and you don't like me neither. And yes, I am weird, I know. Alright, so the one thing that I'm gonna do at this point, and that will be, if I can find them, 1x3? Yes. Very nice, Master Kenobi. Very, very nice. Right, so now that I've done that, anyway, I can just go across with this wonderful brick. This is 1x8, and I built this. Right, so if you do that, you can just do this and kind of like do what I'm about to do, which is hide it. And if you've done this on this side, hide it just by doing that. It's a very simple fix. It just might look a bit off to you. Actually, it looks off to me right now. Okay, let's fix that by doing this. Right, so now that I've done that anyway, I can get away with this. Right, so now to pick the overall height of this building. Obviously, these doors and that, they have to be this size. Right, and I have to pick the texture. Right, texture being the most important thing of a build. And for this, I thought about doing this. It's a very nice, very simple texture build. The same texture that I used for the very first build of this world. Which is this. Just like a very, very simple pattern. Now I can do this very easily in LEGO worlds. In real life, this won't be able to work. Alright, so again, you can do this simple build and simple pattern. You know it. And if you want to, like, you can kind of like cap it just by doing, just going around with a copy outline, really. So just for the sake of this, like, I want to copy outline, actually, thinking about it. Right, so 8, 8, yeah. Right, so now that I do that, anyway, I can. Right. Thinking about the copper outline, you want it so. An easy way to do this, so you know exactly where you're going, is follow the shadows. Alright, so again, you can. It's a very simple method. Alright, so again, you can just like go here and everything. And my brother sent me a party invite. I'm not gonna join him, so what I'm gonna do is use the PlayStation Party app. Steep challenge, yeah. Can't record right now. No. Can't join right now, I'm recording. Okay, there we are. If I remember, I'll cut that bit out of the video. I can't edit, I'm messing. I know I'm weak. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, that's... I love my brother's reaction to everything, you know? If you want to follow my brother, don't. As I keep saying, I make jokes about this, my brother does not like, kind of like other people. He's not a very social person, like, compared to me. He will rather keep himself to himself unless it involves his friends, who are girls. You know, typically, men of my age and everything would die at the sound of just like a girl asking him out and all. These days, not so much. It's typically a thing of these days, a girl asks you out, you're just like, eh. That reaction though, eh. Alright, so at the moment now, I got the front face. This is a tall building already. So again, it's going to be very similar to this. The police station, maybe. Actually, if I have this side like that, I can get away with this side being kind of like an office area, so I don't need to have as big of a door. So if I go into here, Master Kenobi, I love that voice. It's something about it is weird and funny, just like my face. I make bad joke. Okay. So let's click 1x8 and 14. So 8 equals 14. And I don't know how I managed to do that, but you can. Now that I figured that out, you can do 2 6s, or that's a 12, just like my mental age. Mason. Six 6. 8 equals 16. I want a 14. So what equals 14? 6 6 12. 4 8 12. 6, 3 6 9 12. 3 4 2 4 6 8 10 12. Right. Would it be possible just to have... I think I'll just like do this. It's a method of getting me out of things. Alright, so... let's just select a 12 and then a 2. And then you can just go into here once again. You can... hang on a minute. 2x16. 2x14? Yes. Right. So now that I got that, I can just do that. Everything, you know. Simple stuffs. Noises. Alright, so now I can go back into bricks. And once again, just select 2 8s, that's 16. And that'll just go to there. And of which I'll do that. And I can just reselect the 1 by 1 by 3. Yay. Alright, so now that I got that, I pick my pattern. Alright, so I can go back in slopes and everything, so that's facing this way now. Alright, so now that I got that, possibly my filler thing, like, this is gonna take a while. Oh, as a song said, this is bound to be a while, that one. You should remember it is one of the older songs, I think, or newer-ish, maybe. Alright. So... Alright, that lands on an exact brick right here. Alright. That lands here. Now, I think I've decided on the height. Just by looking at that. But then, alright, so... Ooh. Alright, so I can get away with just doing that, I think. I'm just doing that. Right, so I picked this pattern. I'm very happy with that pattern. I'm not gonna change that pattern, I think. Nah, I'm messing. Alright. I love this pattern design, so let's kind of carry this pattern out throughout the rest of the build. Alright, so here's the trouble. You got that. Now that you got that sorted, now I can finally do that, and then that's a 1 right here, and then that's back down to a 2 on this side. So now we can reselect this, and I'm gonna go up. Alright, now he's here, so that's again just a slope. Alright, so this is gonna go up once again to this height. And I'm really happy with that pattern. It can look a bit like, whoa. What was that noise? I love that sound though. Just whoa. Little bit way. If you don't get that reference, watch a TV show. It's relatively old by now, but it's called The Fast Show. It's basically one of these typical cheesy 80s thing. Alright, so here's the front. On the inside is this at the moment. It's gonna change quite a bit on the inside. Alright, so offices and everything. This basically, this is all the inside is for office space, and I'm thinking about having a pole. I definitely want a pole in here. Having a pole maybe about here. So let's put down a little padded area. So 6x6, that'll do me. So let us do this. So 8x8. So that's gonna be that. We're gonna go around with 8x8s. It would have been easier with the 12 or 10 even. Alright, so now that I've done that anyway, I can pick a 8x8, or 7x7, whatever. It's alright, so now that I've done that anyway, I can do that. Now I can go into a 6x6. Alright, so 6x6, and this is going to be kind of like the final layer. Alright, so yeah, here. It's just going to be a little pyramid type thing, so that's what the pole is going to land on. And the pole is going to go directly in the middle. Alright, so for now, I'm going to pick up the pole. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that so it's easier for me. Alright, let's go back into Discovery Tool, eh? Alright, so yeah, there we are. It's a bit tall, I know, but yeah. What can you do, eh? Right, so this is kind of like the little vehicle bay. So for the sake of this now, it's gonna be a lovely bench, or a lovely little area, of which just gonna be a little reception bay, then a little door going into there, and I'm thinking about having just a set of stairs, and that's 5, right? Right, so everything looks like it's all sorted. Trust me, it ain't. Alright. I haven't finished all the walls yet. I'm kind of like doing a bit of everything at the same time just because I want to get this video out, and I just realised I sound like a rapper. Don't ask. I speak very, very fast when I'm under pressure and everything. I'm not even under pressure to get the video out, it's just I speak fast. Alright. So you can do this. And yeah, it is very, very tedious job to sort out all this and everything. So just please, if you're gonna do this project, make sure you have a lot of spare time. Just cause it's gonna take a while. I'm kinda like rushing this. I'm thinking about having just a normal, possibly a set of corner stairs maybe. I haven't even finished this, you know? I haven't done this. Let's do that. That. Alright, so yeah. I got that. Now, let's do that, and let's go back into this. Select the tools here. For now, I'll sort out like this just quickly. Alright, so now I can do this. So this is gonna be the most painstaking task any Lego builder for this game can do. I sounded like we're a special breed. We are. Right, so now that you've done that, I can do this bit, just this small little bit. Right, so this gives this a lot of texture. Some might argue a bit too much, but for me, I love texture. Certain textures are like amazing. All textures are amazing actually, and yeah, so now that I've done that anyway, I got the four sides done. And this is what it looks out like from the outside. I still haven't brought around the path yet again. So now I'll see about sorting out this path. And also this little mini garden. So if you're wondering how I built this, I just used a bunch of the slopes. Is really simple, really simple, like so simple that a child can do it, and I just realised, like, yeah. Alright, so that can do that. That's gonna do that. On top of that then, we're gonna go and have ourselves this lovely little brick. The corner bricks are really handy, especially if you want to do something like that. Alright, so now we're gonna get our light bar in place. So for that we're using this fluorescent colour, and we're gonna pick up this in any brick, it doesn't matter what size it is and all that jazz. So you could just go across here by one. You want to switch back to this titanium colour, and you want to pick up this two again, just so it sticks within the same size. Now we can go back into the slopes, pick up this lovely little cheese wedge, alright, and that's really how I build the sides and everything, and the inside just glows amazingly. Alright, so let's now switch our color back to the copper, so we can finally finish this little mini side project, if you will. I was thinking about going around the path and everything, like off camera, like I usually would. If you didn't know already, they changed the way that the lantern works as well, which I'm gonna say annoys me slightly. Alright, so we're gonna go to a 3 here. 2, 1, and then we're gonna switch it, so oh no, we're not just yet. 1, alright, so once again, alright, so that's basically the corner, how I pick the corner. I think that's how the shape of the corner works anyway. Just, it doesn't really matter that much and everything. Just saying, it does. So now that you wanna do that, you're just gonna go around in your. You're crushing my plants. How dare you! I worked on those plants for years. No exaggeration. He touched my plants again. I will destroy you. Stop touching my plants. You are killing my plants. Alright, so now that you got that anyway, you can just chuck that there. That's just a simple little 2. Alright. My mother's trying to feed the cats and everything. Can you please shut up with the noise? It's a very tedious job, I think, this. It's one of those tasks that takes a hell of a lot of time, especially if you're choosing to do it the way I'm doing it. And the only reason why I'm doing it like this is because, well, it looks nice, you know? It looks very nice, mate. Alright, so for now, then, just because it fits you, that's gonna go to that, and then I'll show you actually how the lighting works with the lantern now. See what I mean? It doesn't light up that much. What? Have they redone all these? Oh, and actually, I just... that reminds me as well, in the Discovery tool, they added more mobs in the most recent update. They got baby dragons. I'm gonna go down here with them. And just so you can see them, a baby gold dragon. And another really interesting mob. Are you clear? Bye. She might be annoyed. Yeah, so I think just because this episode's getting a bit on going on and at this point, so I think I'll leave it here. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video and all that stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. But anyway, apart from that, guys, this has been Mason Gaming and I'm out. So you can say thanks for watching and goodbye. Salute.